Good afternoon, all of you. So, today we will start from agriculture in primary activities. Before that, in previous classes, we have completed different types of primary activity: hunting, gathering, pastoralism, and pastoralism there are two parts: nomadic herding, commercial livestock rearing. So, student, if having any queries from that topic, pastoralism, nomadic herding or commercial livestock rearing or hunting gathering, you can ask me, I will explain it again if having any doubt. And today we will start from agriculture. This is the most important topic in this chapter. This is agriculture, because when you have read about the definition of primary activity, you have seen those activities are related with the natural resources, directly related with natural resources. Agriculture also, it is also a activity by which farmers produce crop, utilize the natural resources like soil, water, and it is also farmers also getting profit from the agricultural crops. Different type of crop are also produced all over the world as well as in our country also, and not only each and every country they have good condition for doing the agricultural activity, because there are also some requirements for the practice of agriculture in particular area. So, agriculture is practiced under multiple combination of physical and socio-economic condition. Well, agriculture is practiced under multiple combination of physical and socio-economic combination. Here, one thing is very important, the term agriculture. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of the term? Agriculture are consist two terms: agriculture. So, this agriculture, the term derived from the Latin word agri, means agar, which means soil, and culture means cultivation. So, the meaning of the term agriculture is the cultivation of soil or soil cultivation. So, agriculture is also very important primary activities, because it is the main source of income for the farmers as well as those people who are related with agriculture. Now, agriculture have done so multiple combination of physical and socio-economic condition, two terms, physical and socio-economic condition. Physical and socio-economic condition, there are also requirement which give rise to the different types of agricultural system. There are so many types of agriculture have all over the world. Based on method of farming, different types of crops are grown and livestock raised. The following are the main agricultural system. So, based on method of farming, there are different types of agriculture also have. So, if you will classify the agriculture, first you will get some type this is the most important. This is the most important. Subsistence and commercial. Agriculture, there are two types, subsistence and commercial. So, now first one is subsistence and commercial. First I want to explain about the meaning of these two terms, subsistence and commercial. Here subsistence meaning farmers produce crop for self consumption. Self consumption, this is subsistence, whereas commercial, that means market oriented, related. That's why it is important. So, one is subsistence, another one is commercial. This is the basic difference. Very important question also, when I will explain about the both two parts, subsistence and commercial, on that time you can also easily write the difference between subsistence and commercial farming. The difference between subsistence and commercial farming. This is an important question. You will also write the answer when you will read about the different types of agriculture. So, now today I will discuss about the subsistence farming. Subsistence agriculture is one in which the farming areas consume all or nearly so of the products locally grown. It can be grouped in two categories. The subsistence farming, farmers grow for their consumption. That means farmer use this crop as a food for their family members. Subsistence farming are categorized or again classified two part. Subsistence farming further classified two part. First one is primitive subsistence, intensive subsistence. Primitive subsistence, intensive subsistence. These are the two types of subsistence farming. So, primitive subsistence and intensive subsistence. And also, what is subsistence farming? First you have to understand this topic. What is the meaning or what is the main concept of subsistence farming? The farmer produce crop for their family members, for their self consumption, and after that nowadays their concept have changed slowly. That is why in subsistence farming also we have found farmers sell their crops few quantity or few amount for earning money. Okay. So, in our locality you can find the subsistence farming. In West Bengal, in your district also you can see the subsistence farming have also done in our surrounding areas in agricultural field. Primitive subsistence agriculture or shifting cultivation is widely practiced by many tribes in the tropics, especially in Africa, South and Central America and Southeast Asia. So, these are the areas of primitive subsistence farming. So first of all, this is very important point. The primitive subsistence agriculture or shifting cultivation, in junior class also so many times you have read about this shifting cultivation or like that. So widely practiced by many tribes in the tropics. Here, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of this term tropics? Bharat, you will disconnect the line and again you will join, because I hope this is your network problem. Bharat. So first of all, what is tropic? What is the tropical region? Here tropics means tropical region. Can you say, anyone? What do you mean by tropical region? What is the latitudinal extension, Osmita? Tropical region, what is the latitudinal extension? No, it is wrong. The tropical region, (10° north to 10° south. This is tropical region. And 23.5° north, this is subtropical region. This is subtropical region. This is the tropical region. Okay, this is tropical region. So, if you will follow, you will see that this tropical region, there have dense forest. Dense forest. Why? Why there have the dense forest in tropical region? Humid weather. Humid weather means due to the direct sunlight and heavy rainfall. Very good. This is the actual answer. Mona Lisa, your answer also, but it is not appropriate. The main reason, direct sunlight and heavy rainfall. That's why they are having a thick forest. And also this is the question, why primitive subsistence farming can be found in tropical areas. What is the answer? Why primitive subsistence farming can be found in tropical areas? If you know, you will type. What are the reason? So, availability of good water resources, this is not actual reason. Water also a basic requirement for doing the agricultural practice, but the main reason, climate. Climate is also not a prime factor, but also climate also have a factor, but the main reason is, listen, in this tropical region they are having dense forest, I have told. And why? Because heavy rainfall and direct sunlight also fallen on that areas. So, those regions having dense forest, there are some tribes, there may tribal group of people they are survived, and they have not a sufficient agricultural land. Farmers' economic condition also very poor. That is why they found or they selected some small patch of land for doing the small activities, that means small agricultural practice. And in this region, the equatorial region or tropical region, we can found primitive subsistence farming. So, main reason is this region covered by dense forest, there are not availability of agricultural land, and tribal group of people, their economic condition also very poor. That is why they engage with this type of simple agricultural practice or primitive agricultural practice. So, this is the reason, that is why subsistence farming can be found in the equatorial region or tropical region. And also example also have, especially in Africa, you know, then South and Central America, Amazon, and also Southeast Asian some country, in our India also northeastern part, I mean Himalayan mountain range, the Shivalik range, on that areas you can found this type of primitive subsistence farming. So, these are the reason, that is why subsistence farming can be found in the tropical areas or tropics. In your book have 5.7 world map, you can see or also prepare the map pointing from that part, subsistence farming, their location all over the worldwide. Okay, you will prepare this. Now, primitive subsistence farming, you know that. Primitive subsistence farming. They will have some alternative name, shifting cultivation. In history also you have read this, shifting cultivation. Also other name also have in your book, slash and burn agriculture. The shifting cultivation have different name. Also different name have local name, but this is the main primitive subsistence farming or shifting cultivation or slash and burn agriculture, the same. And why primitive subsistence farming is called shifting cultivation or slash and burn agriculture? I hope you know the reason, but also I will again discuss or explain what are the reason. That is why primitive subsistence farming we can say shifting cultivation. So, listen, the vegetation is usually cleared by fire and the ashes add to the fertility of the soil. Shifting cultivation is thus also called slash and burn cultivation. So, what will happen? First, tribal group of people, they first select the patch of land in the forest. These areas, those grasses, bushes or trees have cutting down all these plants or vegetation, those are present in these areas, farmers will cut down. Now, so then this agricultural land, they will prepared. Jivananshu, it is not possible. Again, we will start from the beginning. Okay, you will read about from the agriculture. Should I have started from agriculture? You will read in your home. If having any queries, next day you will ask me. So this shifting cultivation, this is called, also this is called the slash and burn agriculture. So for tribal group of people cleared the areas in their forest. Fundamental book or human geography book from agriculture chapter. So then cutting down all the trees, then these bushes burn it after this as mixed with the soil and increasing the fertility. Then they have started the agricultural practices 2 to 3 years or 5 years. After that, from their agricultural land, production also decreases because natural fertility will reduce. So on that time what they will do? They shifted to the another patch of land in the forest, left this place and go to the new patch of land. That's why from one land to another land, after a few years later, they shifted. That's why it is called shifting cultivation. That's why it is called shifting cultivation. And slash and burn the agriculture, then cutting down all the bushes and again burn it. So this process also included. That's why shifting cultivation have another name, slash and burn agriculture. So many times you have read this. The cultivated patches are very small and cultivation is done with primitive tools such as stick and hose. After some time, 3 to 5 years, the soil lost its fertility. The farmer shifted to another parts and cleared other patch of forest for cultivation. The farmers may return to earlier patch after some time. So after 6, 7 or 8 years later, again this soil, again this land improve its quality through natural process. Then farmers again return sometime, but it is not mandatory that they will again return their previous land. Okay, so this process is called shifting cultivation or slash and burn cultivation. One of the major problem of shifting cultivation is cycle of zoom, because less and less due to the loss of fertility in different parcel. It is prevalent in tropical region, different names. Shifting cultivation also have some negative impact also, like due to the shifting cultivation, deforestation occurred. Deforestation occurred due to the shifting cultivation. Due to the shifting cultivation, deforestation also occurred. Soil lost its fertility, soil erosion also occurred. That's why this is a negative impact of shifting cultivation. And different names also have shifting cultivation all over the world. But in your book have very few names, you have to remind it. In northeastern part of India, northeastern part, and the northeastern state, all of you those are attend my class today, you will type here, name some northeastern state, 2 or 3 states name. Two or three states name, northeastern state. Northeastern state, West Bengal is not correct. Asmita. Arunachal Pradesh? Yes. Assam also. Assam, very good. Meghalaya, Manipur, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Tripura. Okay, thank you. So northeastern state, this farming is called zooming. It is another name of shifting cultivation. In Nepal is a state of India, Jivanangshu. Oh, Jharkhand is not. Jharkhand and Bihar is eastern region. Jyotirmoy, you have to prepare the Indian map. And Jivanangshu, you will never change. Nepal is another country. You read in class 12, you don't know this. Now, another name of shifting cultivation, northeastern India. Northeastern India, it is called Juming. Central America, it is called Milpa. Indonesia or Malaysia, it is called Ladang. Okay, in Brazil, it is called Roca. Different names also have, but Roca, this name have not in your book also. This is extra information, you will prepare it. So this is another name of shifting cultivation all over the world. Any MCQ question will come from that part. So you have to read, you have to prepare this part. Okay? So student, today up to this, you will read. Next classes also we will start from the next topic. Intensive subsistence farming. Okay, if having any queries, next day you will ask me. Jivanangshu also, you will read this portion from agriculture, human geography book. Thank you.